Hello everyone, hope all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I am going to take or conduct another session. This is a new session for you, especially for class 9 and 10. I am welcoming you with an exceptional picture, and you have to start thinking why your teacher showing you this type of picture with this welcoming slide. I am going to the next slide. Okay, now look at the picture. What do you see? There is a breeze. Why it is necessary? You can see if there is a breeze on the canal, people can easily connect with the people of other side. So they are trying to cross the breeze or cross the pond or canal, whatever you say. They try to meet their relatives or meet their destination through this breeze. So what is our today's lesson? I hope you have understood what we are going to learn today. We are going to learn connectors or linkers. That means sentence connectors. Actually, these connectors or linkers are used to connect two sentences. Unit 9, lesson 1 from your grammar textbook. You will find this unit. What is waiting for us? What is connector or linker? You must learn what is linkers or connector. What is the definition? You must write it down in your notebook. A connector or linker is a word that works as a conjunction to join two or more words, phrases, and clauses together. Connectors or linkers not only connect two sentences, but it also connects more than two words as well as phrases as well as clauses. Dear students, now the question is why do we need them? Why we will use connectors? I have identified some points I am sharing with you. You just write down. First point is they join ideas and show how those ideas are related to one another. That means they not only join ideas, but the ideas must be related to one another. That means you should not or you are not allowed to use different type of ideas using a connector. Second one, they help us organize our ideas. That means we can express our ideas in a proper way. And third one is it's easier for the reader to follow. Here you can see life in the hill. Does it make sense? Is that a clear sentence or is it giving you a clear sense? No, I don't think so. I think there is something missing. So, if we want to express the idea clearly, we need to add another sentence with this part, and that's on that time we need a connector or linker. Let's see in the next slide how can I add a connector or linker to get a complete meaning. Dear student, wait, there is a different way to express this idea. Let's see. Life in the hill is challenging, therefore, it can be very exciting. Now you can see using therefore as a connector, we have completed the sentence, and now it makes a sense. It gives us a complete meaning, isn't so? Dear student, let's do some activity right now. How can we link these sentences? I can see there are 5 sentences here. You can make this sentence short or you can express the meaning more clearly using some connectors. Let's see. I went to a party, but the music wasn't good. That means you went to a party, but you didn't like the music. Next one. I decided to stay anyway because I met my friends. You stayed there because you met some of your friends, but you didn't like the party or like the music, and we had a great time. That means because of your friend you had a great time. Let's check our answer right now. You can see. I hope you have understood. Can you find a different way to link those sentences? Actually, last time we did it in this way. This time, uh, I am showing you another type. You can also do it by this using this type of connectors. I went to a party. Even though the music wasn't good, I decided to stay. Eventually, we had a great time because I met my friends. Now, dear students, here is another exercise for you. Let's try. Here you can see learning English is important. It is a useful language. It is international language. You should learn it. You can travel around the world. You can communicate with people all over the world. Where can we add connectors? Let's try. Learning English is important and it is a useful language. As it is the international language, you should learn it. You can travel around the world and you can communicate with people all over the world. Now you can see what is the answer. Here you can see first one is add, and, then as, and then and. Now it gives a clear meaning. Dear students, now I will give you some connectors, a list of connectors. You need to add these connectors or use these connectors when you are going to add an information. Let's see. You can see here are some connectors. Additionally, furthermore, in addition, moreover, similarly, likewise, in the same way, besides, not only, but also. You can also see the Bengali meaning, and you need to use these words when you are adding a new information with your sentence or with your conversation. Dear student, here you can see another type of connectors, connectors of contrast. That means this type of connectors will help you to differentiate between two information or two sentence. Let's check it out. However, nevertheless, although, though, even though, in spite of, despite, in contrast to, in other hand, on the other hand, whereas, while, on the contrary. All these words are related to um, connectors of contrast. That means you should use this type of connectors to differentiate between the sentences. And I must say, you must write down this information or take a note because this is really important for you. You have to remember, you have to recollect this word when you are solving this type of exercise. Now you can see an exceptional example here. Always use a comma after however and therefore. As we often use this type of connectors in our sentence, then we must use comma. Let's see. I don't like when it rains. However, we desperately need water in our tent. Use a comma after however. It is unnecessary. You can see. I don't like when it rains. However, we desperately need water in our tent. Or I don't like when it rains. However, we desperately need water in our tent. Whenever you try to use this type of connectors like however and therefore, you must use a comma. This is necessary. Here you can see connectors of cause and effect. You must write it down. Therefore, consequently, as a result, thus, for this reason, because of, in order to, so that. Here you can see connectors of sequence. That means when you are describing something firstly, secondly, thirdly, part by part, that is called connectors of sequence. Serial, that means maintaining serial. Firstly, then secondly, thirdly, next, afterwards, eventually, finally, before that, beforehand. Dear students, today we will not continue anymore. Thank you for attending the session and subscribe my channel.